I did want to ask you about the UFC middleweight champion Israel Adesanya stepping up to light heavyweight to take on the champion there, Jan Blachowicz.
Yeah.
What's your take on this, and how big a challenge for Adesanya with all his skills to go up that 20 pounds? How big a gap is that?
It's gonna be big, especially if they get into an exchange, because going up by that much, they hit differently. You know what I mean? Like, and when you're grappling with them as well, to move that amount of weight off you, if not used to it, it can have an effect, you know, and your punches don't have the same effect as well. But if he can do what he done against Costa in the sense of move, hit, then he'll win the fight. But if Jan comes out, and I think Jan, because he's on that momentum, he's done like, I think like eight fight winning streak now, plus winning the title, Jan, he's gonna come out with that mind frame of can beat this guy. So I think he's gonna go forward and engage with Israel. And I think Israel has to use his movement and timing to just pick him off. Because if he gets involved in the exchange, I don't think he can eat too many of those shots from a light heavyweight that hits hard as Jan.
How would you approach that weight gap if you we'll ask you in a second if you'd ever consider it.
No.
that jump? Because you wouldn't want to just go in there super big, would you? Because you have to be naturally, and that is what in English money, that's 1.5 stones. It's quite a lot of weight to suddenly put on, isn't it, to your frame?
Yeah, it's like doing what John Jones done. He done it the right way, or he's doing it the right way. He's took his time out. He's trying to walk around at that weight and feel what it's like. Cause it's different. Even like me being heavy and going for a run and stuff like that, you can just feel it. You know what I mean? So you'd have to just take your time, but slowly filling out that frame, getting bodies in the gym that's going to be light heavyweight. Because even trying to grip some of these guys, they're huge. You know what I mean? We've got 1 or 2 light heavies in our gym, and I try to pick them up. And even if I pick them up, their feet still touching the floor because they're so tall. You know what I mean? So you have to make sure you get the right preparation for it and the right bodies.
Will Stylebender have a speed advantage, do you think, Israel, in that fight?
He definitely have a speed advantage, but it's if his punch gonna have the same effect. You know what I mean? If he's gonna be able to touch him and cause much damage with it. His movement is great. You know what I mean? Israel's like one of the best strikers to ever enter the UFC. His movement's great and his distance control is great. But he's fighting a guy that's tall and big as him as well. It's not like he's short and he can keep him long. You know, and Jan looks like the type that, like I say, he's on a 8-fight winning streak and he won the title and he's fought all these guys. So he's got all that belief in himself as well. So it's going to be a tough fight for Izzy.
Yeah, how does Jan Blachowicz sort of approach it, do you feel? Will he have a sort of pride and an ego when a guy steps up a division? Do you want to sort of stamp your authority on it early in the fight?
I think so. And I think like it being such a big fight for him, he's not going to do what Costa done. He's not going to do the standing and watching thing. You know, I think as Israel throw, he's going to look to exchange with him as well. And if Israel, I can't see Israel stopping him. If Israel's going to win, it's going to be a 5-round touch move, using the move and just pointing. If Jan's going to win, I see it being a round 3 or 4 stoppage. Okay, going to just keep on pressuring. But yeah, that'll be my prediction for that one.